ChinaAid Association and Christian Human Rights Lawyers of China invited a group of 5 lawyers and educators from China to visit America to observe democracy, meet with U.S. officials, and take part in theological seminars. This meeting was centered around the midterm elections that took place on November 2nd. Of the 5 who were invited to the overseas visit, only 2 were able to step foot on American soil. One lawyer was not allowed to obtain a U.S. visa. Jiang Tinyang and Li Subin were stopped by officials at Beijing and Shanghai Airport, respectively. The 2 who were cleared for the trip, Baiguang and Ran Liang, will be accompanied by Bob Fu, president of ChinaAid, and Mark Shan, ChinaAid spokesman. On November 1st, the 2 started the first leg of their U.S. itinerary in Phoenix, Arizona. At 9 a.m., they took part in a theological seminar with evangelical theologian Wayne Grudem, titled The Role of Government in the Bible.
You shall not show partiality, and you shall not accept a bribe, for a bribe blinds the eyes of the wise and subverts the cause of the righteous. The government official is not to take personal benefit. They shouldn't take personal benefit beyond what their legitimate pay is.
In Phoenix, they also visited local churches and an organization of lawyers. The next day, they met with president of Baylor University, Starr, on the university's campus in Waco, Texas. Baiguang, the Christian human rights attorney who has met twice with President George W. Bush and holds an award from the National Endowment for Democracy, discussed possible joint projects to train Chinese attorneys in the future with the president of the School of Law. The Christian educator, Mr. Ran Liang, discussed possible joint projects centered around training Chinese teachers with the president of the School of Education. Later that afternoon, the delegation drove to a polling station in the small city of College Station, located in the 17th District of Texas. They were received by the secretary of the mayor and observed how local residents voted in the election. There, they gathered much knowledge about the voting process in America. In the evening, the delegation was invited to attend the campaign dinner party of Republican candidate Bill Flores. After dinner, many voters who came in support of Flores watched election results from various states of America and waited for the results for the candidates of District 17. Li and Ran held cordial talks with Bill Flores and took group photos with him to mark the occasion. At 8:30 p.m., the results came in. Flores knocked out the Democratic candidate Chet Edwards, who has been in the House for 20 years, and Flores became a member of the House of Representatives. Hundreds of supporters at the scene broke into applause. After their visit to College Station, Baiguang and Ran Liang flew to Midland, Texas, where ChinaAid's home office is located. There they visited with Assistant Elections Administrator Terry Perry, who explained why there are different polling locations. She showed them how electronic and paper mail-in ballots are counted. The visitors were even able to submit mock votes on the voting machine. The delegation from China was impressed by the maturity of the democratic legal system in America. They both felt the urgency for China to embrace a democracy and rule of law. They also highlighted the importance of spreading ideas of democracy and rule of law among ordinary Chinese citizens through education and defense of rights in accordance with law.